gonna show you something beautiful. Everyone screaming for mercy. You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change. You're all puppets, tangled in strings.
What up? It's your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios and everything the fuck else. Oh damn, I didn't drop the letter. That's alright, I brought it back up. What's up, you guys? It is What the Fuck Wednesday. We should do shout outs because we always end up getting too fucked up and not remembering that shit. We're gonna start off with our shout out. Shout out to Don Cody. Shout out to motherfucking Paul Goon. Shout out to motherfucking all the local bands. Hey, the cat. I keep seeing the one dude from Obsidian Earth. The drummer?
No. You're thinking.
To get a hold of you. I see him at the flea market all the time. They're about to come out with a new CD.
Oh yeah. The drummer. You're talking about Howie.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
yeah, that's where I seen him at last too. Was out at the flea market.
Like every time I'm at the flea market, I see him. We end up running into each other.
Yep.
And the first time I was stoned, I was like, I know you from somewhere, man. But yeah, so look for them. Motherfucking Jesse Calhoun, Stereotype Eye, they're doing things out there. Everybody trying to get their lives together. John Dante out there doing that thing. The Little Yellow Bus, the Eargasm Crew. Anybody else? DC Media.
I think that's about it. Scholars Bane. I don't know if you said them or not. Scholars Bane.
Yep, Scholars Bane. Yep, Drew and Roxanne out there.
I think that's it for right now. There's plenty more.
Yep. So, if we forgot anybody, we're sorry. We'll try and get that shit back up again. Greg, you got a link up for the show?
It should be on the Facebook page, yeah. Yep.
Why don't you put it on my timeline? There's some people trying to listen to the show. To sound like Officer Tatum, let's get into this. I guess the newest of the news right now is Dickhead DeWine. They just made it mandatory for everybody to have to wear masks. Now, you know, although I don't believe that we should be told whether we have to or not, you know, whatever happens to my body, my choice. You know, all these fucking Democrats and liberals, these snowflakes love to yell, my body, my choice, you know, when it comes to the vaginas, or their penises and balls or lack thereof. Well, we gotta wear masks. You know, you're gonna endanger somebody else. So does AIDS, motherfucker.
Yeah, but there's a lot more that has to happen for you to be able to catch AIDS. Just saying.
I mean, you know, last year, and I looked this up because I was just curious, because everybody says that, you know, compared to the flu, and it's nothing but a big flu, and then some people say, oh no, it's thousands worse than the flu. No, so I compared it to just one of the predominant, I guess if you want to call it diseases or whatever from last year. Thousands and thousands of fucking people died from tuberculosis last year. TB. And that wasn't just old folks. That was old folks, youngins, middle-aged people. That was all kind of motherfuckers died. And there's a vaccination for that. Everybody's looking at this plague thing like, well, they always find a couple cases here and there. No, this shit started coming in with the caravan, motherfucker. I did a show on this. You know, it wasn't even the Mexicans, you racist bitches. It was the Haitians coming up to that motherfucker. Oh my goodness. And then we just, no, there's scientists. There's scientists out there who say that, and there's doctors. Well, you know what? For every fucking scientist and every fucking doctor that's out there that says, you know, you have to wear a mask, that it's imperative to wear a mask, that this mask helps, there's just as many motherfuckers who says it don't work. That it's actually worse off, that you're fucking poisoning yourself with carbon dioxide. Just think about that thing. You know, I brought up this on my pregame video. Please, somebody fucking explain to me. Explain to me. How the fuck this whole scenario is not logical. So we got Biden pushing the whole Bernie Sanders bullshit. You know, the 10 years we're gonna die again. I'm gonna die again. 10 years. Even though they said that 10 years ago, and then they said that 10 years before that, and then they said that 10 years before that, and 10 years before that. But so, you know, we're gonna die, but what are we gonna die for? From, you know, it wasn't carbon emissions, you know, because that was the original shits. It's not fuel, you know, the lack of fuel or emissions from none of that shit. We've already proved, you know, it only takes months to repair the fucking ozone layer. Remember when they had to start fucking up Brazil again?
Yeah.
Because it got too good and it was fucking shit up? So it wasn't, it stopped being that. So what's killing us? Carbon dioxide. That's the big killer now. Carbon motherfucking dioxide. Well, excuse me for, you know, not being a doctor, or maybe I'm just stoned, which I'm not just yet, but I'm pretty buzzed. If we got a fucking bowl on our face that is keeping the carbon dioxide that our body is naturally expelling to live, somebody right there. You just said in 10 years the shit that you're forcing in my fucking face is gonna kill us. Maybe that's the 10-year plan, Yeah, we might die of carbon dioxide because you're shoving it up our ass. And then, you know, I got the stupidest comment. It's not a sealed mask over your face. Yeah, no shit. Okay, so we'll take, instead of you getting 100% of the CO2 blown back in your face, 75% CO2. Your God says that's all supposed to go. It's supposed to go. It's actually supposed to go to where? Where does all the carbon dioxide on the planet go? This is another thing that I cannot fucking figure out, these morons. What pretty much lives off carbon dioxide on Earth? Plants, trees, grass. What in the ungodly fuck? How in the fuck is more vegetation gonna kill us? I mean, is there no zombie apocalypse? Is it gonna be like that one movie with the Crazies, where the Earth just got pissed off and started emitting some gas and the fucking grass and plants were killing people or making them kill themselves? Or is that the new thing? You know, we missed that. Everybody was hitting aliens and kids, you know, getting fucked. You know, it was the trees that are killing us. Come on, man. Gee. That is the most ridiculous argument somebody's ever said to me. Oh my God. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? And then, you know, let's say the plants aren't killing us. Even though it's logical, it sounds, you know, even though the plants aren't killing us. We'll say that. We pretty much, as human beings, convinced the world to mask their face, which holds anywhere from 40 to 75% of their carbon dioxide in and recirculates back through you. So basically it's like an afterburner or some shit like that in the car. You know, you're recycling the fucking the bad air and trying to burn that shit. This ain't GM, motherfuckers. Look where they're at. So just think about that. Even at the lowest, at 40%. So now 40% of the world, the planet, carbon dioxide, go! What the fuck do you think's gonna happen to the plants? What is gonna happen to the fucking animals that eat the plants? Have you thought about that there, geniuses? Have you thought about that? And then I love these motherfuckers. Well, the scientist says, what scientist? I hear AOC and Bernie Sanders constantly.
Yep.
You know, they are the Al Gore of this fucking generation. You know, Al Gore was all about the balance stuffing and this and that, the balance and all that. And Al Gore was all about we're gonna die in 10 years and clean energy and all this. Yeah. See where Al Gore at? No, you don't. Nobody does. Fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
And now, mind you, as an American, you know, the rules are the rules. I always say that. You know, I don't like the rule, but I'll follow it, you know. I'll state my grievance with it. It's these dickheads out here who are like, no, I'm not going to do this. No, you don't want to fight the goddamn girl at Walmart. You know, that poor girl probably just worked her fucking 70th hour without a day off. You know, maybe got some kids at home or fucking, who knows? And you gonna cuss her out because your dumbass don't want to put a fucking mask on?
Yep. That's like, you know, I've noticed even like now, even like if you go to a drive-through or anything of that sort, you know, like I've noticed a few times just talking to people on, like, for example, at the drive-thru, talking to them on the speaker, you can tell they have an attitude, they're tired, they're worn out and shit like that, you know what I mean?
They get no break. All these other fucking pieces of shit gets breaks, but they, these people have been, our kids, like I said before, our kids who got stuck going to work in this whole shit.
Yeah, but like I was saying, you can just tell, they ain't in the mood for anything.
Yeah, they're exhausted.
And then I already know a whole bunch of people that be just fucking snapping, be like, oh, well, what the fuck, why you got an attitude, you gotta, fuck all that, but basically what I'll do is, I'm just as polite can be, thank you and all that shit. By the time I get up to the window, they kind of have a different tone, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So, it's just gotta work with each other, but people don't know how to do that shit.
It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Yep.
Just be a good human being, man. Okay. These kids got fucked over, and it just isn't the kids, but I see mostly, every day I go up and down Belmont, that's who I see working. That's while all these fucking adults are out here, from 30s to 40s on, who should be at fucking work. While all these motherfuckers are out here, oh, am I gonna get my next $600 for sitting on my ass? How about you give half of that shit to your teenage son or daughter that's been fucking going back and forth to work at an Arby's or Wendy's or Walmart or Sam's Club because they're essential. But all the little mom and pop shops had to get shut down. These kids were the most susceptible.
Yeah.
You're bitching about Trump opening shit up. We got cat calls and shit.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh my god. Got me fucking heated. And then, the one dude. Oh Jesus. He says it's not scuba gear. No, it's not scuba gear, motherfucker. You can breathe oxygen in scuba gear. Try again, weak sauce.
Nice try, though.
Ugh. This wine is fucking excellent. Holy shit. It's that Weasley wine or whatever. Remember I told you I fucked up the name for the longest time. I thought it was named after Ron Weasley from fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Well, it's called Riesling, and it comes from a winery out here, not past Warren. It's saying the Country Porch Winery, and this shit is dangerous. This is like some it tastes like grape juice. There's none of that bitter ickinesses on the back of your throat or anything. A lot of the wines give you that.
Yeah, that blah taste.
Fuck, I might be hammered from this motherfucker right here. So, I seen an article today, or somebody sent me an article. Well, I don't know if it was so much an article as maybe an op-ed or something like that, an opinion piece. And this is how do I word this correctly? How the media is fooling people. A perfect fucking example. If you have no doubts, and hey, hate it or not, motherfuckers, it's the Democrats mostly doing this shit. There's some Republicans out there too. I ain't gonna bullshit you. There's some Republicans doing this shit, but yeah. When they say underage woman, that takes the edge off. There is no underage woman. These were children getting fucked. When they say underage or sexual activities or prostitution. Now they did fuck up, a couple places, and I think this has something to do with it. I don't know why, it just seems like that. I brought up an article in a discussion with some other folks, looking up something else, but it pretty much made prostitution legal for minors in California. So a minor could not get busted for prostitution in California. Now they're saying like, you know, they don't want kids who are being exploited to go to jail for that shit or whatever. I get that, I understand that. But you're not saying anything for the kids that are actually doing that on their own, or they got pimps, or they got, you know, whatever the fuck else. You just made it that much easier for these kids to be trafficked. Fuck is wrong with you? So, you know, there is, well, in most of the country, no legal underage prostitution. You know, because I guess somehow if you got paid for it, it kind of makes it a little lighter. Like I said, I made another side argument for this. I ain't saying it was right. I'm just saying I made an argument for the other side for this, and none of this. You guys got some weak sauce. Look, weak. Do not enter them sketties in the contest. That sauce is weak. When they say that older gentlemen escorted or these underage women, no, that means old man fuck kid. Alright? I may sound vulgar or whatever, but why are we sugarcoating this? Why are we sugarcoating this for fucking pedophiles? Why? You know, and Trump tried to expose all this shit. And what are we worried about? We're worried about masks. And we're worried about Trump's fucking taxes. Or let's turn a blind eye to all this shit and paint fucking Black Lives Matter all over the fucking streets. That's another thing, dude. Did you see? I'm gonna get back to this Epstein shit. But something that blew my motherfucking mind. I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm not fucking sorry. I'm not sorry at all for what I'm about to say. Black Lives Matter, this whole movement was a bunch of fucking bullshit. A bunch of fucking bullshit. There was a girl, and I mean she travels around, but she was in New York. And she's a street preacher. And she's a black woman. And she went and she took black paint and started painting over the Black Lives Matters fucking murals. In front of everybody while people were yelling and screaming at her, and she's saying, all lives matter. Jesus told us that. Jesus matters. You know, they're motherfucking her up and down. Now, the couple of police that are left, you know, the few came there. Now, mind you, these same people are screaming at this woman for defacing this bullshit, are screaming at the cops. You remember, you know, the people that you want gone, the people that you want defunded, that you got defunded. You're screaming at the fucking cops to arrest this girl when you dumb fucks burnt down your goddamn city? Somebody explain that to me. Did her life fucking matter? No, it didn't. Because it didn't attach to that agenda. It's unfucking real, dude. Unfucking real. Ugh. I'm gonna have to take another sip of this fucking wine. That's the problem with, you know, wine. Wine makes me... You thought I was truthful before? I'm the one motherfucking person that can go into a swingers club, drink a bottle of wine, and not get laid. You know, even though I had a woman with me, too. You know, I did not get laid. Not a one-some, not a two-some, not a threesome. Nada. I become brutally honest. Like worse than I usually am when I'm drinking wine. Woo! But it tastes so good. It tastes so good. Ugh. So yeah. So I mean, I don't get how how this woman can be arrested for painting public property or actually cleaning up graffiti, because that's all it was. It was fucking graffiti. She got arrested for cleaning up graffiti. You know, even though New York got some kind of, you don't have to bail yourself out, they let you out on some, she still got arrested. They forced the same motherfuckers who they treat like shit to take down one of their own people because it didn't support their agenda. And Trump is the fucked up one? He's the racist? He's the fucking one? Man! I just... We got munchkins in the background. So, and that also goes into, now we got these mandatory, turn this way. Now we got these mandatory mass bullshit. We're going to come back to that.
Yeah.
No, and I find it fucking hilarious. In the beginning of this whole pandemic shit, they said that, you know, Ohio was leading in this and that, and, you know, we're setting the example, and DeWine is this and that. Yeah, new statistics say, and this was before today, Ohio is the worst in compliance of any of this shit.
Gee, I wonder why.
Good looking out, Ohio. Thanks for not being sheep.
Yeah.
That's what I try to tell the guys from Akron. I'm like, I'm sorry, we don't live in fear around here. You know, we're not sheep. You know, we want to go back. Well, there's quite a few of us that want to go back to work. You know,
yeah.
There's quite a few people who, you know, just that little $700 don't fucking pay the bills. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And they're still out here preaching free healthcare, which we already have. It's called welfare. While they're giving free healthcare to illegals still. You know, they pretty much forced Trump into a whole DACA deal because if they put it in that last stimulus package. You know, everybody, I would love to give Trump the fucking, you know, the kudos for that idea. That wasn't his idea. He didn't want to fucking do that shit. He feels the same way I do. Bitch, you had 18, 19, 20 motherfucking years here in America. Okay, your parents came here illegally. Brought you here illegally. You got a chance of fucking being here legally. You were in college, bitch. You can't tell me you didn't know you had to fill out some papers.
Yeah.
You can say, Ma, come down to the school and help me fill out this paperwork. So, A, you're in a state that don't give a fuck about illegals. Or B, you're illegal and you got enough money to pay for college on your fucking own. So if you're illegal and you got your family got enough money to put you through college, either they, you know, they did good, which is very unlikely these days, or they're bringing in drugs. You know, the El Chapo way. Nobody's looking at that though. You know, so we got kids being fucked. We got illegals just coming in, and what time? It's like 9:30. Still got a little bit of time before break.
Yep.
After break, we're going to touch on, because the guys want to, I guess, talk about this on the next show or whatever. And I feel like they're always a little bit behind. Sorry, guys. Love you, but you are. I've talked about all these subjects before. Nobody knows shit about the UFO over Texas the other day.
I heard something about it. I didn't,
Yeah,
you know.
because I shared that shit.
No, like somebody was telling me about it. I didn't see no, you know what I mean? Somebody, you might have been telling me about it. I don't know.
Yeah. Big old. I mean, it was Now, from what it looked like to me, I'm gonna leave this little teaser out there. It looked like to me, it looked like a ship that got blown out of the sky, and it was on fire heading down. Not a very big ship, at least, you know, but that was from camera.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a very crisp picture. It was some girl who was like, what is that? Now, the last time, something anomalous, it wasn't, you know, fire, like, type deal. The last time something anomalous like that happened, actually before it even was on the news or the internet, Jack sent me videos of it because he was there down in California when they said Elon Musk was shooting off some kind of missile or SpaceX thing. See, this is where I have a problem with that too. If that is a SpaceX rocket, that's supposed to go up, not sideways. Missiles go horizontal, rockets go vertical. Now, I can see if there was a fuck up, but nobody reported a fuck up. All I said, it was a SpaceX fucking rocket.
Mm-hmm.
The same SpaceX rocket that Da Vinci painted in his fucking paintings. And I think Rembrandt might have had one of them fucking round balls with the tail just like that, with the little thing at the tail. And inside that fucking ball, them painters painted people. Angels, you know, one of them got cherubim, the other one just, I guess, saints, whatever. People! Identical! You're gonna tell me Elon Musk is that much of it? Well, I could be if I had the money. I might have done it. But you're gonna tell me Elon Musk made a SpaceX rocket to not go into space, but to fly sideways and look like one of Da Vinci's little parts of his painting.
I've heard weirder shit.
But yeah, this whole video that I seen, and if you want to see it, look up Third Phase of the Moon.
What, on YouTube?
About 2 days ago. Yeah, it's on YouTube. And they got it on there. It's Blake Cousins and some other dude. You know, they're trying to say now it's some space debris, but I got theories on that. I will touch on that after the break. We'll touch on a few other things. Let's just run an early break real quick.
You what?
Let's just run an early break at 9:30.
All right.
We'll come back in about 15.
All right.
If I keep teasing on the fucking ideas, then I might as well just fucking talk about the goddamn thing. So we'll be back! We back?
Yep.
We motherfucking back. We did have Corey Cobain down here for a quick minute, and then he hit a dab and disappeared. He's probably hiding under the steps somewhere, curled up in a ball.
You biggity bitch.
Nah. He said he had to make some Kool-Aid. Oh shit.
He said he don't want to be part of your show. Fuck it.
A lot of people don't want to be part of my show. My haters make me famous. Shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, that shouldn't make you sound like you got the Rona.
Yeah, I do.
Good shit. Alright, so what was we at? We was at the motherfucking, the
Oh, no,
space-
you mentioned about 10 fucking things.
the UFOs. According to the videos and stuff, a lot of people like to try to discredit third phase of moon, but they've been one of the most predominant so far, I guess, and consistent UFO reporting and sighting channel that's been out for quite some time. According to them, they got videos in from Texas, and they're based out, I believe, one of the guys is in Hawaii, and I think the other one's mainland. I could be wrong on that one. But they got a video in from this girl in Texas. Was it like 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago? And this girl is video, and it's crisp. I gotta admit, it's fucking crisp. You know, it's not like the Bigfoot pictures where it's that kind of blurred fucking. Is that a guy? Is that a UFO? Is that... No, this is something in the fucking sky. If it was, in my opinion, the way it looked to me, it looked like a spaceship or something coming down. Or an airplane, some kind of craft in the sky, but like higher up than a normal craft, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And bigger because, you know, you see an airplane that high in the sky, looks kind of tiny. Looks like a Hot Wheels. This motherfucker was huge!
Mm.
And it was just like, it almost looked like lava, like a fireball lava, like a reverse, like, I don't know. And it didn't look like it was coming down, but it was spreading apart.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody, you know, the closest thing to an official word about it is space debris. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. I got some questions. I got some inquiries. First of all, if it was a UFO, technically it was because it's an unidentified object. But I mean like UFO in the sense of alien type deal shit. That's an issue there. You know, we all been talking about that shit. You know, there's been generations of us talking about that. Now that's an issue that we've all kind of imagined in our head before. Now, if it's space debris, you know it's not a missile, too big to be a missile. And why would it be falling backwards? You know it's not a satellite, because it's still too big, and that shit would have been reported everywhere, no matter what, if it was an Asian satellite, Russia, whatever, you know. Because eventually that bitch ain't gonna, you know, satellites are not outer atmosphere, supposedly. I don't know when this all changed. It's some kind of weird Mandela effect thing. But they're kind of called inner atmosphere, but in space type shit there, something like that. Anyways, you know, so they're supposed to be like before the Kuiper Belt. Well, the Kuiper Belt is where the space debris is, and other chunks of shit that's floating around, which was supposedly parts of Earth or Tiamat or even Nibiru, depending on, you know, what you study.
Mm-hmm.
So, no satellite, no rocket. They heard about no planes being down, and if so, that had to have been a fucking huge plane. No people jumping out of the sky with lights on them. Way too high. Because that could have been a plausibility. you know, them nighttime skydivers, and they all go down at once, and you know they got lights on their back, and if they're spread out enough, and when they come together, could be. People looked into that. None of that. None of that. So now we're back to a couple years ago when everybody was laughing at Trump for wanting to start Space Force. Everybody's giggling and laughing. Why the fuck is he starting Space Force? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? Never really gave an answer. He just said, you know, just in case we need protection or we have assets or whatever that we need to protect. You know, shit like that there, you know. Kind of the two-step around the question. Anybody who's followed this presidency or any of the politics surrounding it knows Donald Trump doesn't like war. Donald Trump, you know, if he could, he would take all the fucking soldiers out of wherever. But you seen the last time he tried to do that, everybody had a goddamn fit. Oh, we're turning our backs on these people. Bitch, fucking 8 years ago, it's send our soldiers home. What the It was okay when they were guarding the dope for Obama.
Yep.
But, you know, now that Trump's anti-dope, you know, fuck him, keep our soldiers. You know, don't take our soldiers away. You remember all them fucking videos and all that, and they hate us over here and they want us gone and this.
Yep.
But we're not allowed to take our kids back home. We can't bring them back home. We can't take our kids out of that situation. What? Why is it different now? We have less war now. And like I said, we all know, I mean, even the few times that Donald Trump has fucking made or had strikes or whatever, they were, I mean, they were accurate, they were precise, they were fucking to the, you know, very minimum of fucking casualties. They got the fucking job done. No wars. No wars with the Koreas. No war. We have a relationship that was so well with the Russians that we had to be in cahoots with the Russians. Trump they have to have something on Trump. Trump got to have some. There's some shady. There's some the Russians are getting. You know. Really? Really? So does Korea have something on us? You know. Or what about all these other little side nations or whatever who have been telling the world for years how corrupt the United Nations has been and NATO and all that fucking shit, you know, and all the fucking climate change accords and all that stuff, you know, for years these smaller countries have been like, no, we're not doing that. No, I mean, it's I don't understand how these liberals and these snowflakes are out here talking about our government is hitting us. Our government is taking our money. Our government is doing all this shit to us. When the world, the rest of the world up until now, was doing that to the USA. The USA pretty much funded the CDC. Or not the CDC, the WHO, the World Health Organization, funded. USA, like 80% of it. NATO, 80% of us. Us. Ah! That's our money, our planes, our soldiers. We gotta defend France. They got their own army and only talk shit about us. They don't fuck with nobody else anymore. But, you know, we're doing it. We you know, just because there's a different perspective, that's actually working. Because if you look at the fucking numbers, you know, as soon as everybody was able to go back to work, the economy's starting to go up again. And, you know, lo and behold, look at the fucking numbers. Nobody's saying shit about this. And I can't wait, because I'm going to bring it up with the other guys, too. And it's really going to burn their ass. Just think about this. Right now, after this pandemic, after all this closings and this and that and all this horse shit stimulus, whatever, at this moment in time, we still got a better economy than Barack fucking Obama's. We still got higher job numbers. We still have less fucking or the lower unemployment numbers in every part. Black, white, women, teenagers. Just think about that. Just think about that. But Trump ain't no good. Trump ain't doing no good. You know, and then there was a theory about what the old dude, the other dude, Greg, that I told to get a hold of you.
Oh, yeah.
He says that, you know, his theory is that they couldn't take out the black folks with all this other rioting bullshit, and they couldn't take out black folks this and that and all that. So now they're going to use COVID-19 to take out the black folks. Because they're saying that a higher amount of black folks or black folks are more susceptible to COVID or whatever.
Listen, I hear more bullshit about COVID than anything.
Ugh.
More bullshit.
Well, I got into an argument with the one dude. I'm like, he's like, you're not listening to doctors or you're not listening to scientists. Dude, honestly, say you found 5 doctors to say that these masks are helpful. Say you find 5 scientists to say these masks are helpful. I bet you I'll find 6 doctors that say they're not, and I bet you I'll find 6 scientists that say they're not. It's the same argument with the chemtrails. It's the same argument with global warming and all that other, and Margalas, all that other bullshit. There is just as many fucking people that say yay as there is nay. Mm-hmm. Our job is to figure that shit out with some fucking logic. Am I high? I mean, am I tripping? Is there something not right there?
Don't sound right to me.
Something ain't right.
A lot ain't right. But...
And then, you know, the Trump, I guess, started his briefings again, which is a bad fucking idea. I'd have just said fucking not told nobody shit.
Speaking of, before you get into that, did you see Kanye West's rally?
The one about he said that he was almost aborted?
No.
Oh, you ain't seen that one? Woo!
Greg, I ain't see that one you brought up to me earlier either.
Yeah, it was him talking about Harriet Tubman and shit.
No.
No, you didn't see that? Oh, you gonna love this.
He said Meek Mill had sex with Kim K. At a prison reform program, they did it in the bathroom. That's what they're saying. The rapper Meek Mill. Fuck Kanye's woman in the bathroom.
See,
shit crazy.
That right there. I knew that was some shit like that was gonna come. I knew it. You know what that is? That is Stormy Daniels. That's Stormy Daniels. When Trump was running, what was the fucking thing that was the big scandal?
I don't think they did it in the bathroom though. Maybe they got a hotel, but they said in the bathroom.
Dude, unless she comes out and says, "Yeah, fuck you."
Meek Mill, Meek Mill said he didn't do it.
Yeah,
he came out and said he ain't do it.
That's all fucking. What are we gonna get on Kanye? They already know
a lot
that
of shit gonna
nuts.
come out on Kanye. A lot.
They already know he's nuts. So what?
They're gonna bring up dope dealing and everything. They bring up a lot of shit.
Oh yeah. You're gonna find out who the real Kanye is. You know, they gonna, because you see the dirt that they done pulled up on Trump. They're gonna pull that shit up on Kanye.
Oh
yeah, we'll see how much Black Lives Matter when he's up in the fucking front of the cameras in a debate with Trump and Biden.
He might go to prison. Shit.
And fucking Biden, that racist fuck, man. People just totally like, I don't know if they burn their newspapers or their history books or the libraries just shut down or whatever. Do you know how much racist shit Biden has said during the years when his brain was still okay? You know, right about now, his brain's about as good as fucking Superman when he fell off the horse. Dude, every time that man speaks, they love to talk shit about Trump. Man, he said he was Jill Biden's wife. Or Joe Biden's wife. I was like, nah, that had to have been somebody fucked up there. No. He said, hi, I'm Jill Biden, Joe Biden's wife. That was one of his interview things or whatever. But that's who you want to be president?
Yeah.
See, I feel like, and Kanye is the fucking foot in the door for this theory. You know, there's no validity to this. It's just what I'm thinking. All right, so Joe Biden ain't gonna make it through the presidency, even if he does win. Kanye is gonna swoop up all them undecided, kind of wishy-washy votes or whatever. He's gonna try to touch on the black folks because you know Trump ain't all good in the eyes of the black folks or whatever. So yeah, Biden's gonna get hit with a landslide. But if Biden does have a chance to win, you gotta look at who's trying to push for his vice presidency. Because think about that. Everybody knows Biden ain't shit. And you know, we got these people who think that there's a population that hates Trump, which there is a population, but it ain't bigger than the people who like him. So, what do? You bring in a Hillary Clinton or a Michelle Obama to be vice president. You wait 6 months into the presidency, let all the shits and giggles of the inauguration go through, let them have their little tour around the world or whatever, and all of a sudden Joe Biden's mind is going. He's making more and more mistakes on TV. He's you know, not making good decisions in foreign policy and in America. He's deemed incompetent. Now, who becomes president? Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama, whoever else is the vice president. Now, if there's somebody unacceptable, that could go all the way down the line to that cut Nancy Pelosi. Because she's third in line. So if there's no president, no vice president, Nancy Pelosi becomes president by default.
No. I wonder who Kanye's gonna pick for his vice president.
Probably his wife.
I hope not. Oh my
dude.
God, I'm moving to Canada.
Dude, you know what would be fucking hilarious?
Mexico.
If Kanye got her dad, Bruce.
No,
Bruce Jenner,
Bruce.
Fucking,
You can't call him Bruce.
Yeah, fucking Bruce Jenner fucking running for vice president with Kanye.
You can't call him Bruce. It's what the fuck is it? I don't even know. Caitlyn, right? Yeah, Caitlyn.
His mama called him Bruce, I'ma call him Bruce. You know, all the black folks say it in the old fucking Eddie Murphy movie. His mama called him Clay, I'ma call him Clay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be all, dude. That'd be a South Park episode.
Oh,
because they already made one of fucking Kanye, and they already made one of fucking Caitlyn.
Kanye doing what? Yeah, Caitlyn when they were walking around beating him up.
Kanye fucking was pissed when they made the cartoon of Kanye.
Yeah, I seen that.
The gay fish
and everything.
Because do you like fish sticks? Do you like fish sticks?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm allergic to seafood. I can't eat them. I don't eat no fish. I don't eat nothing like that.
So
closest thing is pussy.
Greg, do you like fish sticks?
Yeah, he eats them.
Do you like fish sticks?
I don't really care for fish sticks, but I like actual fish.
Y'all both fucked up the whole joke.
I'm sorry, I can't eat them.
West thing. But he was like, it was a joke that Butters and fucking Cartman made up. And it was like, do you like fish sticks? And if you say yeah, then they say, well, then you're a gay fish. So it went around the world, and it got picked up by George Lopez, and he tried to say he was the originator of it. Well, Kanye West was the only one who couldn't figure it out. And he was like, yes, I like fish sticks. And it was like, then you're a gay fish. And it was a big fucking, like, he snapped and shit, and then at the end of it, he was like a mermaid swimming around, saying that he likes he's a gay fish and that he likes fish sticks. Yeah. Fucked up. Fucked up.
A little bit.
But yeah, I was telling Corey, you know, if Biden wins, if by some slim chance Biden does win, you know damn well the person that's going to be running the show is going to be the vice president. You'll see where all the corruption is when we find out who Biden's vice president is going to be. Because, you know, like I was telling him, you know, after that first, you know, party period, that whole honeymoon period is over. After that first 6 months, you know, Biden's going to be fucking up more and more in his speeches. And he's going to be fucking up more and more on his policies. And then he's going to be deemed incompetent, which he already is.
Yeah.
And who becomes president? Vice president. Or if he, by some dumb chance, picks some idiot like that chick who pissed and moaned about losing the election and said it was all racist or whatever, that pudgy black chick.
Oh, no.
Yeah, me either. You got
well,
me.
Now, if he picks somebody like her or an AOC or something like that, you know, some dimwit, then you know damn well who's going to be running the show. Nancy Pelosi, third in charge, because Pelosi's going to be like, this bitch ain't qualified to be president. Boop! So, I mean, this is whoever Biden chooses for his vice president, that's where the corruption is. That's the head of the snake right there. Or at least that's the neck of the snake. I wouldn't say that's the brains, because there's always somebody higher up there. But that's the neck of the snake like a motherfucker. So, you was talking about Kim Kardashian got booty fucked in prison bathroom.
Yeah, booty fucked. Oh, nah, maybe. You might hit it in the ass. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Well, I mean, no matter what, if you bending that girl over in the bathroom, you booty fucking. There is booty everywhere. I ain't complaining.
I'm putting it in it.
There is booty everywhere.
Yeah. We're going right in it.
So I'm slipping right between them cheeks.
You always say you don't like ass play, though.
I'm just
You gonna make an exception?
Butt cheeks right here. I ain't fucking her in the ass, but the butt cheeks is right there.
I will.
Nah, not
I
even
will
the
do
poop
that.
play, but I will slide my whole body between them ass cheeks
Yeah.
and pound
Smack them and everything, huh? I think Meek Mill did do it, but I don't think it was in the bathroom,
I'll
though. I don't think it happened in the bathroom. It might have, though. She's a freak. She made that porn with Ray J.
She's a porn star.
Not really. She was whacking it, but yeah.
No, she's got a whole bunch of. And you're talking about Kim Kardashian?
She only got one, and
That's
was
where
Ray
she
J.
made most of her money from, was
It was
from
the Ray
porn.
J porn.
No, she's an actual porn star.
No, she got all the money for fucking Bruce Jenner.
I think that the Hilton girl was the one who's
Look it up.
I'm telling you.
There's only one porn.
The Kardashian girl, like watched the Hilton
she's
girl. I was
in-
like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Let me fuck whoever on camera. All right, we got
Look
the
it up
camera.
on Google.
That's gonna
She's
be
only in one.
What's that?
Look it up on Google. She's only in one. Ray J. That's the only one she's in.
I think there was more than one, but I think it was the
No,
same
with Kim
guy,
K
though.
it wasn't.
I don't think she was.
Paris
still
Hilton had
porn.
more than one. Kim K didn't. She only had one.
Paris Hilton had a couple of them.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. She had a lot.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking Kim Kardashian was like,
Kim K got
hey,
all
look,
the
I
money
watched that video and I'm gonna do it.
From Groups and whatever the fuck their mom. They invented the shit for the fucking Bowflex or whatever it was. That's how they got all their money. And then fucking the dad got OJ also. You know he got paid.
And him and Johnny Cochran died of fucking cancer. How ironic
Yeah.
is that? Like shortly
You know?
after. That was God saying like, fuck you. He was guilty.
And she child sued Ray J right after that. I think she won.
I
don't know if she won the settlement. I think she. I don't know. I was too young. Not too young, but it was a while ago. And I really don't give a fuck. The bitch got fucked
I'm
on
a
camera.
firm
That
believer
happened.
that the Kardashians is the reason why Brandy ain't a singer no more.
Probably.
And
They got
their-
pulled.
Yeah. You know, Ray J is Brandy's little brother.
Mhm.
Brandy was all kind on like 2 sitcoms, and she was she had a whole singing thing up when Mariah Carey was starting out and shit. Brandy was a cutie too. She had that
she
kind
wa-
of, that really, like, kind of that whole
I ain't like them. I ain't like them
Braids.
fucking them braids. Ain't that ain't me.
She had
Well,
a
some chicks
wholesomeness
but
to
not
her,
on
yeah.
her. I ain't like them on her.
I did, but yeah, she got the boot.
Yeah?
When Ray J pulled that shit, everybody, they shut it all down.
They had that show on MTV though. Keeping up with what the fuck? No, I ain't keeping up.
Yeah, it was
but they had the whole family on there.
Yeah.
What
So
the
did
fuck was
Ozzy
the song?
Osbourne. That is the shit end of the stick.
Yeah, I know,
You're supposed
but-
to be doing that when you're fucking 60.
They ain't do no music. Ray J tried, but that ain't last long.
Nope.
I think he put out one CD, and that was fucking about 6 years ago when that show was on TV. That was the last we even heard from him.
Hey, you see, well, supposedly he quit, but that dickhead, I don't even remember his fucking name. He ain't worth it. The dude from Wildin' Out. No, and the singer, the masked singer. And,
Ooh, Nick Cannon?
yeah.
I don't wanna talk about him.
Supposedly he quit.
No, he
The
ain't quit. He got
masked
fired.
singer. That's
I
what
looked it up
believe.
the last 3 days. They said each one of them fired him.
And the other one, not Wildin'
50
Out.
Cent
Wildin'
got
Out was
him.
the first one.
Yeah, I know. And then America's Got Talent, then Masked Singer got him.
Yeah. But he
'Cause
was
50
claiming
Cent trolled him.
that, you know, he quit.
No, he ain't quit. He just don't admit it. He did that on his own podcast too. He had some doctor or whatever. I don't know what type. He really ain't a doctor, but that's what they fuck is doctor before his name.
Dude, you know,
The dude that was on his
you could be-
podcast, they both was talking about it.
If you go get a degree in
Yeah, and you're a doctor.
flowers, you
Yeah,
can be technically a doctor.
yeah. He was like one of them doctors.
I learned about
piece of
fucking
shit, too. That's how
a
racist.
Scooter for fucking 4 years. I got my doctorate. I'm Dr. Scooter.
Right?
Oh,
Exactly.
fuck. Hey, are our YouTube, like, are we live on YouTube right now?
No, the
No.
YouTube goes up after. It's
We gotta figure out how to do that live so we can get their comments on YouTube live.
we just gotta go on YouTube Live.
Yeah.
I don't know. Producer! Produce!
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm.
Man, you gotta tell him when you want to do that shit. You
I
just
just
ain't gonna
did.
do it. All right. Well, next show we doing it then. Go live on it. That's how like that beat competition is
Yeah.
that we be watching. Don Cody in it.
So, I mean, if we go live, even if we're, not on video, we'll still be live because I've seen or heard quite a few podcasts like that.
Mm-hmm.
We could fucking have like the comments like when we were on Mixler.
That'd be all bad, man. They'd
What?
be kicking you off YouTube every show.
Not necessarily.
Nah, I'm fucking. I'm just joking with him.
First of all, we don't 90% of the time have any videos of anything, and most of the time
I'm
when
just
we
talking
do
about all
have
shit
videos,
you be
it's not
saying.
bad.
That's all.
And I just gotta stay away from the HRC and them certain trigger words. There might be a bunch more now.
It'd be like the ladies, man.
Dude, man, did we ever tell Corey about that shit?
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
probably.
About, I heard online that there was like these certain words you can't say over the air or you'll get shut down.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
you already did it and it got shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. I ain't never in my day thought that, something
You never
was
even told
actually-
me the word, even when we was off here. You never
Yeah.
told me.
I never
That's
told
fucked
you.
up. No.
It's a three fucking numerate, or it has numerals and fucking symbol, like alphabetical symbols.
Nah, you.
It has to go to do with
That's
stuff
a lot
that
of
goes
words
boom,
right there.
and you ain't supposed to fucking say nothing else. They will shut you down. Scotty thought I was full of shit, and then the second time he was like, "Quit doing it." That was very weird. Who would think like we are being really watched like that? That's why you know.
You see, when you talk about certain shit, and then you turn your phone on, that's what pops up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, they predicted that shit in Futurama. Fry was falling asleep and he woke up and he was like, I really want to get these underwear. Well, they're beaming fucking advertisements right into your brain.
Yeah.
Well, we're beaming advertisements into the phone and they're beaming it back to our brain. Oh, shit. I know we did a show about this before. But it seems like this is going to be the thing that's going to be brought back up again. So I touched on it, and just like typical Democrats and liberals, they totally blew it off and changed the subject. Nobody realizes that the Epstein Island is what was reported was whatever wiped the fuck out. Hurricane. I don't remember what hurricane was. Hurricane. Remember the one that Trump, it was a federal offense that Trump fucking used a Sharpie on a fucking a rub out board, whatever, the white board. Mm-hmm. Remember that was a big federal offense?
Yeah.
You're lying about the weather. Mm. Just see if this timeline works for you, Greg. First little instances of the Epstein shit start popping up. And no, it wasn't even Epstein. First shit started with Hillary and Podesta. Then slowly you started hearing about Weinstein. He started going to trials and shit. Then Epstein pops up. Mm-hmm. All these people have been to Epstein's place, amongst hundreds of other people. Epstein did. So, in the midst of all that, where's the most evidence? Where's the most everything now that the main guy is dead? The island, of course. We got the manifest, and we know everybody who's been on that island, even though people refuse to look at it. It hurt me, and I ain't gonna lie, it hurt my feelings. Hurt my motherfucking feelings to see some of the people that was on that fucking flight manifest. But it is what it is.
A lot of people fucked up.
Now, while everybody was pissing, this is the way Trump got played. They gave Trump information that the hurricane was going to hit up throughout what was it, Alabama or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. That's what they told him. So he was going to do a briefing to warn motherfuckers in Alabama. So when he gets out on stage, the whiteboard, or what is it, the dry erase boards, that's what the fuck it was. The dry erase board that they had up there with the map and the hurricane, direction, all that shit, had a different route on it. So he looks at it, and he pulls out a marker, and he says, this is the way it's supposed to go. I don't know who or what's that started the debacle on, that was supposedly, lying and this and that and all horseshit. Big media smoke screen. Where did the fucking hurricane magically go? Right through Epstein's Island. The same fucking hurricane that fucking Donald Trump was supposedly lying about, and y'all want to put a... Yeah, you know why he lied about it? Because y'all told him that it was going one direction, and he was like, well, hey, we was told it was going this motherfucking way. Y'all fucked the drawing up. So while everybody wanted to piss on Trump there, everybody got out scot-free. They got to go run and hide. People were wondering why, I don't know if I told you about this. The palace, Buckingham Palace, is empty. The Queen, the King, or I don't even think there's a king anymore.
There ain't been a king in a minute.
Everybody, Prince Andrew, gone. Gone. They said they wanted to go quarantine themselves away from the pandemic.
Where'd they go?
Nobody knows. Then, you know, if don't anybody find it real odd that nobody's heard shit from Tom Hanks or Oprah?
Was Tom Hanks on that flight?
You know, Tom Hanks was on the flight.
I believe that. Probably a little boy.
You know, they got that Wayfair thing. Some people are saying it's bullshit. I don't know. That seems very Pizzagate-ish. You know, it was in the same fucking framework. You know, instead of a pizza with pepperoni meant you had a little black boy, it was I want a maple fucking lampstand with the dark maple finish, and you got you a fucking little black boy that way with a fucking lamp instead of a pizza. Now, what bleeds into that kind of gets kind of wild though, because there's a lot of evidence for it, but it sounds very unreal. Very, very unreal. But supposedly there's tapes floating, aside from the ones that are on that hard drive that just magically still can't, like, nowhere to be found. There is a tape with Hillary Clinton and some other chick. She was a prominent actress or whatever, or maybe a newscaster.
Fucking some little young bitch, huh?
Like torturing this young girl, ritualistic style, and then it sounded like they, you know, I ain't saying they murdered her. I'm not even saying it was real, but it's still going around, and it still gets brought up here and there. You know, I did hear about Bill Clinton being on that island, but from everything that I saw, Bill didn't want nothing to do with any of that. He said that every report was Bill Clinton sat on the beach and got high. He was a mad fucking stoner and a drunk. He didn't fuck with anything that was going on. But Hillary had a big part to play in that whole shit, supposedly. So, I mean, I don't know. Because, you know, that also ties into, they was doing ritualistic shit with these kids in that Pizzagate place, or that Cosmic Pizza, whatever. That was the name of the place that was, you know, happening. But for it sounding like, you know, a kid's place, it had really jacked up fucking, like, paintings and shit in the bathrooms and on the walls. And then there was a downstairs to it where they put on these, like, Rocky horror film type shows and shit. You know, this is supposed to be a kid's place or whatever. But, you know, then that goes into the whole reptilian thing, and then that just don't even want to fucking hate that. It's gonna suck if these fucking reptilians are real. You know, if we gotta go that far-fetched, and there's actually fucking lizard people out there, man. I don't even know. We're gonna take a break after that. Fuck the lizard people.
Yeah, fuck the lizard people. You fake ass iguana.
Got an iguana named Marijuana.
Yeah?
So we are back. So I don't even remember what the fuck we were talking about on the other half. You know, I got that buzzed. So we're gonna switch this up to what we was talking about, just bullshit here. Now I know it's old news, but it's being brought up just like everything else. But the biggest smack into the face, smack. I wonder if we even got a sound thing for a smack. I don't even know. But either way, the biggest smack to the face that Will Smith could have got. You know, Mike Lowry. This little cocksucker came out with a song called Entangled or Entanglement or some shit like that. Now, the biggest smack, the reason why it's a bigger smack to the face is he didn't just come out with that shit now. He came out with that shit a while ago. Fucking Jada, that whore, was quoting him. She was advertising this nigga shit on the red table in front of her husband. She lucky he didn't go Eminem on that ass. I'm sorry, mama. Oh my God!
I've been more like him.
You know what? I don't give a fuck what anybody say about Will Smith anymore. That he is a greater man than I. You know, if we find out in 20 years he was touching motherfuckers like Bill Cosby, you know what you was a grown up and you knew what you was there for.
Yep.
You know, Will Smith get a pass from me because you know what? I'd have turned the red table into a Springer show. You'd have got me fucked up. And you see the moment in Will's face where that could have happened. You seen it. You seen it. Oh my God. That fucking whore. Oh. And you know what was really fucked up? Stella allowed to get her groove back. But let a motherfucker try to date a younger chick or go, oh no, you can't have no shit like that. What the? Reverse that. If fucking Will Smith would have been fucking a chick that was August's age, what if it was Augusta or Augustine or some shit like that, and Will Smith was hitting it? You know how much of a dirty piece of shit Will Smith would have been? He'd have been all kind of pedophiles. He'd have been all kind of fucking what? They'd have ruined him like they did Tiger Woods.
Yep.
Tiger Woods had all white girls too.
And you know Will Smith got some quality booty. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's the Fresh Prince. You know, he's been laying it down since way back. But yeah, I mean, the audacity of this, and like the world doesn't notice this shit yet. This bitch advertised the Youngin' She Fucked album, and she used Will Smith to attract the fucking crowd. I mean, which was kind of ingenious from a business point of view.
Was.
But as a fucking human, as your motherfucking wife,
your baby
I
dad,
beat you with the arm that I ripped off that little motherfucker right on the internet. Y'all defunded the cops where I live. I'm beating this bitch to death with her fucking left arm.
Actually, no, that song came out in 2020.
Did it come out? But was it before or after the fucking
Well, I guess that thing with all that shit was like, what, 3 years ago or some shit like that.
Yeah, but when it came out, you know, like that's the whole time frame. When people found out about it, about Jada and Will, and when he came out with that thing. Because if that thing didn't come out until after, then she's advertising.
Yeah.
That's the up in the air thing right there. Here. We'll have to look into that. Because either he's the dickhead, well, he's still the dickhead. But, you know.
Who, the kid?
It's just on the kid.
He just said he got released in 2020. So that shit, the song came out at what? What'd you do?
We had a ghost chair.
Yeah, I guess.
Poor dog got scared shitless. Pardon me, folks. We all stoned, even the ghosts.
Yeah, I lost track of what I was even saying.
We're talking about Augusta or August or September, whatever the
Yeah,
fuck his
Greg
name
said the
is.
song was made in 2020, so he made the song after that shit happened. So he's the asshole for doing it.
I feel like that song was made.
Now Will Smith gonna come back with a
before
heavy
that all
diss
came
track.
out. Even though it was 3 years ago that it was done, it wasn't brought out until just recently. That's what I'm saying. So if he made this song,
I didn't know who it was until now, until it came back out. I just know she cheated.
You know how I found out who it was? From that meme. It showed dude half naked walking down the steps yelling, "Will, Jada said take out the trash."
Yeah, I didn't see that. I wish I would have though. That's
Oh,
old.
dude, I was like, what the fuck going on here? And then all of a sudden you see Will looking like you want to kill someone, like Hancock when he was drunk on the side of the
Oh
motherfucking
yeah,
railroad
sleeping on the
track.
bench.
That's what Will Smith looked like.
That movie was okay.
I like Hancock. I think he had a weird premise though with him and the chick. You know, like how they had to keep by each other, but they didn't really like each other.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird, I think. But, you know,
And then we were sleeping in jail and fucking just opened up the door.
I think that was a big racial slap in the face to Will Smith back in the day. Like when Black Panther
What Wild
came-
Wild West was? That movie was
Well,
terrible.
no,
That
no.
movie was...
As far as superheroes go, you know,
Oh, yeah.
when Black Panther came out, they said, "Oh, finally we got a black superhero." No,
He
motherfucker.
played
you
in,
had Hancock.
He
You
played
had
in
Blade.
Suicide Squad. He was the dude,
that
what was
was
it?
later on,
Deadeye.
like-
Deadeye.
Deadshot.
Deadshot, yeah. I don't know, shit, there's a lot of them.
So we was also talking off air about supposedly Kim Kardashian getting fucked in the bathroom of the prison by Meek Mill.
It was out of, a prison. Damn, I can't think of the word out of it. What the fuck?
Now, was this the one that they was bitching at Kanye for being at? Like
Yeah,
when him and Kim
yeah.
stopped at that prison and
Yeah,
they did like
the
a little
prison
church
reform
revival and
programs,
shit?
yeah. That was the one that they
Oh,
gave him the shit on.
shit if that's real.
Meek Mill said it wasn't, but I
I'll
think
be
it
like,
is.
you big booty cunt.
I don't think it was in the bathroom, though. It might have been in the parking lot or anywhere else.
It was in the rec area.
yeah, at the basketball court.
I smothered her ass at Raymond for the commissary.
Yeah. Made it break. Had some pickles into
Made
it.
her break right on her ass. Crushed up some Cheetos.
In prison, man, everyone in prison probably was beating their shit right after they left. You think so?
They was probably beating their shit while they was there.
Yeah. Got sent to the hole.
Alright, so
I would have.
I found out when the affair actually started taking place was 2011.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was forever ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the point of what I was saying was,
How old was
it
the
was
kid
just
at that
brought
time
to
then?
light. He was
Oh,
young.
holy shit. 2011? How old
When it got brought to light was just recently.
was he underage?
That's what I'm saying. So if it was
He had to be
just
underage.
brought out and now his song came out, she was advertising for him.
Yeah.
Now if he came out with the song after that,
He
you
came
know,
out with the song
No,
in
it was
2020.
after.
It was after.
Yeah.
He came out with the song in 2020. We said that.
So then he took the word, the premise.
Yeah,
of the
he
segment
did.
From her.
He,
And
that
not
that
the
was
other
smart,
way
though,
around.
for him.
Yeah.
That's how the song gonna get attention.
That was what?
I said that's how the song gonna get attention, him using that word. That was smart on his behalf.
You know what that sounds like?
What?
I mean, just, I don't know, being the nerd that I am with comic books and all that shit. That sounds like the original Thanos story.
So, I don't know what that is.
You know, like Endgame Thanos from
Yeah, I know what you're
Endgame
talking.
and
I know
all
who you're talking about.
Well,
I
they
just know what that
switched
is.
up his storyline a lot. The reason why he did everything for them stones or whatever in the original comics was because he fell in love with Death, who was an actual woman, and she pretty much raised him, and then he fell in love with her. That's the same shit right now. August is Thanos. Jada is Death. And Will Smith gonna fuck somebody up. They keep bringing up shit.
Told you he's gonna make a diss track, and I'm gonna play it on my show. That's gonna be the song of the day.
I can't see Will Smith doing a diss track.
Yeah, I bet you he
can.
will. I guarantee he will.
I feel like
Ain't gonna have Jordan Lucas on
A
it.
diss track, Master P gonna come up and do a track smacking Will Smith.
He gonna have Jordan Lucas on it. I guarantee it.
But we don't do diss tracks from our era.
Well, he about to. I'm about to get some money off that shit too.
Oh yeah. A lot of clout, a lot more clout.
Yeah, a lot more. Like, he might fucking make another Bad Boys.
Nah, that's gonna be another Machine Gun Kelly and Eminem.
No, it ain't. That's gonna be way different.
Machine Gun Kelly, I seen the last fucking.
That shit was whack on both halves.
It's fucking terrible.
Who's?
Machine Gun
What,
Kelly.
Bloody Valentine?
Oh,
Trash.
no, he had
It
some
belongs in
pink
that
or
thing.
red hair.
Yeah, probably that.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. Jesus
Bloody
Christ.
Valentine, because you're a rock star now.
He ain't.
Yeah, he is. That's what.
That's
Look at it with that.
Rock.
Off that CD, that's a rock album. Look it up.
Do you
I
consider that
can't.
rock?
I can't even play it on my show because it's a rock
Right.
song. Bloody Valentine. Just look it up. It's off his rock album he just released.
I would rather listen to Pantera.
Well, listen to whatever you want. But that's
And
what that is.
everybody who knows me knows I can't stand that shit. That's some hardcore fucking metal, rock, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
I would rather listen to Pantera while Limp Bizkit is playing the fucking drums and Eminem is fucking rapping for him.
That might be alright.
No.
Dude, that is a super fan of hate than from all of us.
Yeah.
I would rather listen to that than Machine Gun Kelly.
He wasn't bad when he first came out.
Yes,
Like the first two CDs. After that, he was like, I don't know.
Yeah. He's
Terrible.
like a second generation 8 Mile kid.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I bet you his daddy watched 8 Mile.
No,
and
his
started
dad
doing
was like
that
a
whole
preacher
white
or
rapper
something.
thing.
His dad was like a preacher.
Just like Rick Ross was a dope dealer.
Hey, what's the people called that goes to like different countries?
A missionary.
Yeah, that's what his dad is. He
And
lived
Rick
in
Ross
Egypt
was a dope
forever.
dealer, right?
No, he was a
Yeah,
prison guard.
exactly!
But his dad really is. That he came from Egypt. That's where he lived at when he was a kid.
That's a hell of a backstory. I'm white as fuck. My daddy came from Egypt. He was a missionary in the pyramids. No, motherfucker. You're a white kid from Detroit. Your dad probably saw 8 Mile too
Cleveland
many
and
times.
Denver.
Fucked your mom while he was trying to do a flow. And taught you how to fucking rap a little bit.
I think you was wrong on that whole thing you just said.
I could be. I could be.
I know for sure
I
you
could
was.
be. But I could be more motherfucking right.
That reminds me of the part from Get Rich or Die Trying with Terrence Howard in the car. You ever see that movie?
No.
Oh,
I
never
don't
mind.
think Terrence Howard is an asshole too.
Yeah, he kind of
And
is.
he sucked in Iron Man also.
Oh, he
all
did? I
those
forgot
people
he was even in the
bashed
first
and
one.
Cheadle
He
in
was-
Iron Man.
he was only in the
kissed my
first one.
ass. He sucked as a fuck. I don't think he could have played Rhodey throughout the
No.
whole thing.
That's why they kicked him after the first one.
No, he started some shit because I guess Robert Downey Jr. pulled some shady on him. I don't know.
Probably did.
Maybe. It's a good possibility.
He got his ass.
You know, I've had people ask me, who I like the most out of all of them, and it's Tony Stark. An
Yeah.
arms dealer. He's not really wanting to be a good guy. He kind of fell into
Nothing
that
happened
shit.
to him. He
You
ain't
know?
get bit by no spider. They ain't fucking pumping no
He
fluid.
just, he was like, all right, I got some money.
Like Batman.
I'm gonna
He
help,
just-
help you out,
he-
and I'm gonna make me a cool suit.
He's just a Marvel Batman. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they made him.
Yeah.
But see, he's a lot better because he's got that assholeness to him. Batman has that, like he's trying to punk you type.
Depends
Shut
on
up
what
and
Batman
do
you
what you're told.
watching.
But
They're
Iron
all
Man's like,
different.
look, man, we gotta get the fuck out of here. You can get high on my back if you want, but if you fall off, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Tony Stark's all about getting some pussy. You know how much fucking pussy Batman done turned away?
In all the movies, you be fucking the bitches.
One! Just one!
Which
No,
one?
Every
The
fucking
first
movie.
Batman with the motherfucking penguin, he piped out the chick.
Yeah,
the second one,
he
Michael
fucked
Keaton
one
spiked
chick
the fucking
per,
one.
per fucking
Yeah.
movie. Iron
And
Man
she-
fucks like 4 chicks a movie
No,
until
he
the
don't.
last 2 it was just Pepper.
Yeah.
This fucking report. Pepper was bringing the bitches Ubers.
She was
She
too.
was giving him like to-go bags and shit, like Lunchables.
Coats and shit, purses.
Make sure you eat.
Yeah,
you need your
pants.
vitamins.
So I mean, I feel Tony Stark, you know, and I feel Ultron is the best fucking bad guy, because he took the principles that everybody swears up and down that
The dude with
they
the ring
want.
made that all
You know,
disappear,
they
though.
swear up and down they wanted, like the intro. You want to save the world, but you don't want it to change. I mean, no truer words. Thanos' shit, you could have went about his way any fucking way there was. And everybody else's fucking bad guys were pretty shitty. Except Killmonger was a badass. And he was around the same premise. He was like a Black Ultron. Only he fucking just let himself die. And, which was, I discussed this with my kids the other day. You ever watched the Black Panther,
Yeah.
the movie?
Fucking
I know you
30
have.
times.
Little man loves that.
Yeah.
Alright, so you watch this whole movie, and I felt Killmonger. You know, he had good premise. He had good, you know. I felt that shit. Now, at the end of the movie, even though Killmonger died, you know, and they got his ass whooped and all this shit, and all this destruction, all this other thing, all this shit happened. And Black Panther, T'Challa, whatever the fuck his name is, did everything that Killmonger wanted anyways. He opened up, you know, about Wakanda and everything to the world anyways. So, when your cousin showed up, you can just be like, what's up, cuz? Let's talk. We can share it. I'll help you out, you know. What's your ideas? You be on the council. You know, you're the next in the throne if I don't have a son. If that's the way it works there, or I don't know if that might be white shit there. Or you might have to fight the big dude with the monkey mask on or some shit to get the throne. But
30 minutes or less. When you said monkey mask, that's all I thought about. You ever see that movie?
What?
30 minutes or less?
I don't know.
Oh.
But M'Baku had a big ass fucking crazy looking fucking monkey mask when he beat the shit out of fucking Black Panther. Then all of a sudden, you know, the skinny guy, you know, comes out on top after a 4,000 pound fucking mountain motherfucker just comes beating on him. I love comic books. Alright, so we touched on we got on a journey tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a bit.
You took me on a ride, man. And I wasn't down here the whole time.
Here we'll end it up with this. Wherever we'll end with this, we'll end with this.
Oh,
Give out
shit.
Some more shout outs. Because we never finished about this whole shit in Texas. So, if this is not a UFO, like as far as alien things that was in the sky, then this is a war somewhere in space. Because that's too big of anything else to be falling out the sky. Well, what's your thoughts? I mean, if there is a war up there, are we fighting like Russians or Germans or Chinese in space? Or are we fighting fucking aliens? Like, everybody's making fun of this Space Force thing. Come on, man. I mean, this is I'll look at it from the haters' point of view. This is a shady, lying, conniving, low-down, dirty businessman. New York fucking slumlord. That's pretty much... porn star fucking New York slumlord. I get it all in that one? Maybe racist. This man who has made his money in his lifetime on swindling shit, all of a sudden said, and he does not like he does not go to war. He hits you in the pocket. He'll hit that wallet big time, quick. And you know, he might, I'll be realistic. So you know somewhere, somehow, you know, somebody's getting a little skim off that little rip. I don't give a fuck, every president did it. You know, and I'm sure Trump does it too. Everybody get a little off the top, especially if you're the head guy. So you got this motherfucker who don't like war, But he beefing up our military and he's making a space force. Now we got pretty much peace going on. You know, it's been more peaceful these days. I mean, even with the pandemic than it's ever been. You know, people are just pretty much making up this, you know, these fucking, you know, we got beef with this country, we got beef with that country shit. That dies out in fucking weeks. Why? Just why? From a hater's point of view, somebody please tell me, why would he do this? Do you think that's his master plan to destroy America? Is to give us a better military? His master plan to destroy the black folks and the Mexican folks and all that is to put space shuttles with guns in space. I don't get it. I don't at all. And what this is the I guess the topping on the cake. Donald Trump was asked in his last briefing that I watched about this whole Giselle chick, Epstein's girlfriend.
Yeah.
First of all, people were bitching about the briefings because he contradicted himself. Yeah, because when he talks without the teleprompter or his paperwork, whatever, everybody has a fucking fit. So the one time he did without script, he said one thing. Now he's reading off of the fucking paper that everybody wants you. You know, they're telling, no, you listen to this person, you listen to that person, you say this. Okay, now I'm reading that. It's contradicting. That's why. Don't be a dick. But something that really bothered me. Now I did as much research as I could on this. And Donald Trump didn't know Epstein. There is, I don't know, there's conflicting evidence whether Epstein started recruiting some of these girls at Mar-a-Lago or whatever. But everything turned out that, you know, when Trump found out some shady shit was going on, I don't think he knew about the kids or whatever, but he knew something was going on, and he booted him from Mar-a-Lago. He wasn't allowed to come back. And then eventually they became like kind of one of those property fucking rivals or whatever, you know, when they're selling houses or whatever. So, you know, they didn't get along. My problem is when the reporter asked him about Giselle or whatever the fuck, and Prince Andrew or any of these other, if he was worried about, you know, if anything's gonna come out and this and that. He didn't even, like, it really sounded like his mind wasn't even in there, which made him look really, really bad. It's really, really sounded fucked up. But, like, it was like he just wasn't listening. He was like, oh yeah, when I met her, she was a really, really nice girl. She was a, whoa, you dickhead, wait a minute! Did you listen to what you just said? Did you listen? Look, I'm a supporter, dickhead. Did you listen to what you just said? You just said pedophile number 2 is a sweet girl. Nice girl when we met her back in the day. And the topper to that was, I wish her well. I hope everything works out for her. No! No, you don't! No, you don't! You don't! You're not supposed to! Get your mind out of wherever the fuck it is. And that was worse than all of Biden's fuck-ups to date.
Yep.
You just sounded like you got a 12-year-old Vietnamese kid sucking your dick under the podium. What the fuck?
Yep. Shit get real with that shit though, man. Like, I don't know, I've even seen things about them trying to make it like a part, like we talked about the, you know, the gay community and shit like that.
I got into a big argument with some folks about that on the other show.
Yeah.
And then go, no, it's not. Yes, it is. No, there's no confirmation yet on the books, but they already switched over to maps. You know, something liking, I don't know what the acronym stands for.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have to. They have their own thing. They got their own flag. They're allowed in California. You don't go to jail, you go to a psychiatrist. Which I can see that might help, but you know. I mean, honestly, and I'm not saying this, I'm not, saying this is good, and I'm not saying to do it, but if you are really into shit like that, and not most of the time these people are like high money people. If you're really into shit like that, go to a country that allows it.
Mm-hmm.
And you go buy you a fucking little Spanish girl, fucking anywhere from 13 to 20, whatever the fuck, for like $50 in Spain. You go, if you want to go younger or go boy or whatever the fuck you're freaking, you go to Thailand, you go to Cambodia, you go to, you want to see something freaky like animals, you hit Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear that's even going away down there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, I mean, there are places in the world for that shit. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, hell, if you got 2 chickens and a goat, you can buy you a fucking Motorola black girl that's going to end up hot as fuck in fucking 10, 15 years. Just gotta grow her up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's as fucked up as it seems, but you know what? She'll be fucking you, not her family.
Mm-hmm.
And just think of that. You're paying a goat and 2 chickens.
That's fucked up.
That's real.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers like to talk about Black Lives Matter. What about those black lives?
Mm-hmm. They ain't here. They ain't our problem.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's it.
The world is fucked up. That's all I can say, man. Like, really fucked up.
They want to save the world, but they don't want it to change. And with that, we're gonna end up early because I'm gonna fucking raid the fucking Burger King. I'm still pissed at the dude. I tell you again, them cocksuckers at the Crispy Crunchy Chicken down there.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked me on my biscuits. This time I even ordered 2 extra biscuits. Totally different people, totally different everything. I watched that bitch put biscuits in a box. He never gave me my biscuits. And I can't not go there, and I can't complain, because the food is fucking awesome. But Jesus Christ, I want my fucking biscuits!
Well, I know they've had a shortage of them, too, because we went down there twice.
I see them. Dude, you know how there's a lot of comedians that talk shit about black folks if they get a chicken nugget missing or something out of it, they know go ape shit? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bet you one of your biscuits be missing out of your motherfucking chicken meal.
Yeah.
Woo!
Motherfuckers coming unglued. Shit, I might come unglued.
I almost drove 2 cities back just to fucking snap on somebody.
That's funny.
Oh, dude. That got my shit, my heart rate going again.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers. Alright, so, yeah, shout out to everybody. We got my fucking, full album Friday coming up with Scotty this Friday.
Yep.
Who knows what goes on Thursdays? We don't never know. It's to the universe. Shout out to the bus, Eargasm, DC Media, fucking Jesse Calhoun Stereotype, Obsidian Earth, motherfucking the bowling place. What's the bowling place? Westside Bowl. Because that's one of the last few venues now.
I'll tell you what, man. They actually stayed busy throughout this whole fucking deal.
Yeah, this is one of the last venues there are.
Yeah, and fucking, it was a lot of the local bands.
Yeah.
They'd give up like $100, $200, something like that, buy a whole bunch of pizzas, and
yeah.
they
They kept it moving. They kept it moving. So much props to them.
Yeah.
Big props to Don Cody. Paul Goon, gotta get a hold of him, find out when we're gonna do this Balls Out show. I ain't forgot. And I don't know if y'all want to check it out. I guess I'm gonna try this comedy thing again Friday. I think it'll be before Scotty's show, like 7 or 8 o'clock. I'll post a link on our Facebook page and on my own personal page. I don't understand why these motherfuckers. I keep saying this. I'm gonna keep. If I ever come out with a CD or whatever the fuck they are now, that's gonna be this. I ain't never said I was a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's gonna be. So it's just stories about, pretty much my sex life that's growing up. We ain't even hit like 18 yet.
Oh, shit.
With that being said, y'all motherfuckers be safe. Remember, if you in Ohio listening to this shit, you gotta start dressing like a ninja. Still gonna try to figure out how that's gonna work at the strip clubs.
You say they got drive-through strip clubs down in, I think it was Texas?
There's a couple places now. There's a couple states that got them.
That's crazy. They had pictures of it and shit, dude. They got like a, how like the crowd container metal grate fucking, they got them going along the building and they got you driving by and all the strippers on the other side of the thing. It's funny.
Gotta make it rain.
I mean, I'd be pissing them off. Be dropping change right out the window and shit.
that one Facebook meme sums it up the best. Most of these strippers out here talking about they stripping to feed their family. It ain't even about school no more. They stripping to feed their family. Mm-hmm. And don't bitch when a motherfucker put a can of Chef Boyardee at the end of the stage.
Maybe her kids don't like that shit.
Look, I had one chick tell me, "Fuck yeah, you want to put some food on the end of this?"
Hell yeah.
Oh, I was like, yeah, that's real deal right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's real deal. Make it rain on that bitch right there. She need it. All right, y'all. Be safe. Tune in for motherfucking Full Album Friday with Scotty and the guys.
Yep.
And we out.
Night, y'all.